I'm James Bell with Redbone Electrical Contractors. I'm here today with Dustin Young from Goes Energy. We're going to show you how to properly install an energy management system in a residential setting. The first thing we're doing is we're taking readings right now. You want the customer to turn on their AC, their dryer, and their dishwasher. That'll pretty much simulate a normal day in the summertime. That'll show more of a maximum load. And then when we're done installing, we'll take another reading and we can actually show you how much amperage you will drop and how much the customer will save. So right now you're reading around 35 amps on one leg. He just now turned on the AC. It'll go up here in just a minute. That's sitting at 46 right now. Let's check the other leg. Right now it's sitting at 43 amps. Your dryer's on and your dishwasher? Okay. Alright, once you pick out the location for your unit, you need to start by looking inside the panel and seeing which side you have open. Normally you're going to hit a knockout in the top of your can. If you have any left open. Sometimes you'll see there'll be holes open. This one really doesn't seem to have any other knockouts. If it did, we would open up a smaller knockout and you would use your connector and lock ring. Try to attach it. This one you don't really have a choice but to use the only opening there is. Once you place your unit, we use sheetrock anchors. Just plastic anchors are fine. Zip-its, anything like that. It takes 2 screws to mount. It's very lightweight, so it'll definitely hold. You want to use a PVC box adapter. This is a 3/4 inch, so it fits around the Siltite real nice. But the only thing this is actually going to do, it's for appearance. So your customer, he would appreciate this rather than have a big hole in a sheetrock. It's simply going to make it look very nice and professional. As all you contractors know, 80% of it is appearance. So it's just going to help with referrals later on and anything down the road. So just make sure all your work looks good. You want to place that on, put it on your Siltite. Leave your Siltite loose from the unit until you actually fish it in, because it's a little bit rigid, and then you'll be able to tighten it up so that way you don't actually pull on the sheetrock anchors as you're putting it in. It's real simple to fish down most of the time if you've got a little room to work with. If not, you'll run into your Romex back here. You just got to work with it for a minute. You may have to fish upwards, but once I get this in, we'll come back and show you the rest of it, the actual finished product, and take some more readings. And now that we actually have the unit installed, you can see the PVC box adapter. That's really all it does. It's for looks. They will appreciate it, I promise you. Everything's tight. We fish the wires in. Your ground's on. Normally what you like to do is you like to have the unit on its own double pole 20 breaker. The higher up, the better. It'll actually feed through the system better that way. If you can't, if there's no breaker space, a lot of times you get into there's no wire to where you actually can't move the breakers down for the customer, then your best option is to go ahead and parallel it just like I did here. This is the dryer breaker. Double pole 30, that'd be great. Sometimes you have a double pole 30 for a range. Sometimes it's a double pole 40. I wouldn't go any higher than a double pole 40. It should be fine, depending on the load the range is pulling, but your best bet, if you can't get it on a double pole 20 of its own, then parallel it on your dryer with your double pole 30 and make sure it's up one of your top breakers. We've had the customer now turn on the AC, the dryer, and the dishwasher again, and now we're going to take readings and see how much it's dropped. Right now it hasn't dropped. The capacitors are filling up inside of the energy management system, but here shortly they will drop. Let me know when you're ready. Good. Okay, right now you can see where the unit's dropped. It's down at 31 amps. Previously we were sitting at 54 amps. That's on your first leg. Your second leg was sitting at 55 amps, sitting at 33 amps. So you've actually dropped around 21, 22 amps off each leg. That's a tremendous savings for the customer. We'll actually see that on their bill, and that that pretty much speaks to them more than anything that you can possibly tell them. But it is a good idea to always show them if you can, if they're around, so they can actually see what the system is doing and how it's saving them. And again, that's with your air conditioner, your dryer, and your dishwasher all going. And that's pretty much it.